Imagine this. What if you had the power to truly understand what women desire most? How would you use that knowledge? Let me share something surprising with you. Even if you could read a woman's mind, you'd likely end up even more confused. Why? Because nearly 80% of what women deeply crave, they won't openly admit or ask for. Hi, and welcome to the 100 Quotes channel. In today's video, I'll be revealing 9 things women love the most, but will never request outright. I guarantee the 6th one will shock you, so make sure you stick around until the very end. Without wasting any time, let's dive in. Number 1, be unpredictable. One of the most attractive qualities in a man is unpredictability. Women are naturally drawn to excitement and mystery. A man who keeps her guessing stirs her curiosity and emotions, making interactions dynamic and engaging. Now think about the opposite. A predictable man who follows the same routine, says the same things, and takes her to the same places. This kind of monotony quickly becomes dull. Once she figures him out completely, her interest may fade. Being unpredictable doesn't mean being reckless or unreliable. It simply means adding an element of surprise to your interactions. Trying out a new activity, taking her somewhere unexpected, or even engaging in deep, spontaneous conversations can make a world of difference. Women are drawn to men who make life exciting, who make them feel alive. If you become too predictable, she may start losing interest, ignoring messages, canceling plans, or even disappearing altogether. And when that happens, don't chase her. Confidence means knowing when to walk away. Keep her engaged by surprising her with your creativity, spontaneity, and willingness to break the norm. The more unpredictably exciting you are in a good way, the more she'll stay intrigued and invested in you. Number 2, be a good listener. Listening might seem simple, but true listening is an art. Women highly value a man who takes the time to genuinely hear them. Communication is essential in any relationship, and listening is half the battle. Unfortunately, many men fall into the habit of passive listening. They hear, but they don't engage. Active listening is what sets you apart. It's more than just nodding, it's about showing genuine interest in what she's saying. Maintain eye contact, ask thoughtful questions, and respond with empathy. When a woman feels heard, she feels valued. Women naturally express themselves verbally, and they appreciate when a man makes an effort to understand them. By actively listening, you create a space where she feels safe to open up. This strengthens emotional intimacy and builds trust. Plus, listening gives you insight into her dreams, values, and desires, helping you connect on a deeper level. Remember, it's not always about offering solutions unless she specifically asks. More often than not, she simply wants to be heard. Master the art of active listening, and you'll notice how much more engaged and responsive she becomes in your presence. Number 3, don't be overly respectful. Respect is crucial, but there is such a thing as being too respectful, to the point where it becomes submissiveness. Some men, in an effort to impress, put women on a pedestal. They treat them like queens, but fail to establish boundaries or assert themselves. While being respectful is important, confidence and boldness matter just as much. Overly respectful men often fall into the nice guy trap. They become predictable, unexciting, and ultimately unappealing. Women are attracted to men who have a strong sense of self and aren't afraid to take the lead. Playfully teasing her, expressing your desires with confidence, and knowing when to push boundaries in a fun way separate you from the men she simply respects as friends. Being bold doesn't mean being rude or disrespectful. It means being unafraid to flirt, take risks, and make your intentions known. A woman wants a man who challenges her in an exciting way. Find that balance between respect and confidence. Treat her with kindness, but don't be afraid to show your daring side. When you master this, she'll see you as someone thrilling and worth pursuing. Number 4, dress to impress. First impressions matter a lot. Women pay attention to how a man presents himself, and dressing well is one of the fastest ways to make a great impression. Now, this doesn't mean you need to wear designer brands or spend a fortune on clothes. Dressing well simply means wearing clothes that fit, complement your physique, and reflect your personality. Cleanliness and grooming are equally important. A well-dressed man radiates confidence and shows that he takes pride in himself. Think of it like this. A woman who's put effort into her appearance, her hair, makeup, outfit, meets a man who shows up in sloppy clothes with unkempt hair. That immediately sends a message. He doesn't care, and that's an instant turnoff. Invest in a few timeless pieces that make you look sharp. Focus on neutral colors, clean lines, and well-fitted clothing. A crisp blazer, polished shoes, and a neat hairstyle can completely transform how you're perceived. When you take pride in your appearance, you're showing respect not just for yourself, but also for the people around you. And that confidence will naturally shine through in your interactions. Number 5. Take charge. Women naturally gravitate toward men who take the lead. Now, taking charge doesn't mean being controlling. It means being decisive, confident, and assertive. Whether it's planning a date, choosing a restaurant, or making big life decisions, women appreciate a man who knows what he wants and acts on it. A man who constantly asks, "What do you want to do?" or defers every decision to her can come across as passive or insecure. On the other hand, a man who confidently makes decisions and takes initiative shows that he's dependable and capable. For example, if you're out on a date, don't just ask her where she wants to sit. Take the lead and choose a great spot. Suggest a fun activity instead of waiting for her to decide. Taking charge doesn't mean ignoring her opinions, it means leading with consideration and confidence. A man who can balance strength with attentiveness makes a woman feel secure, valued, and attracted. Number 6, master the art of pleasing her. One of the most underrated skills a man can develop is the ability to truly satisfy his partner, both physically and emotionally. Many women express frustration that their partners either rush through intimacy or treat it like a routine task. This creates a disconnect and leaves her feeling unsatisfied. True intimacy requires patience, attentiveness, and a desire to prioritize her pleasure. Take your time, make the experience about her. This doesn't just mean focusing on the physical aspect, but also creating a deep emotional connection. When you show genuine enthusiasm and attentiveness, she feels cherished and valued. Pay close attention to her reactions because every woman is different. Learning her unique preferences and responding to her cues is essential. Don't approach intimacy as a checklist. Instead, see it as an opportunity to strengthen your bond and show her how much you care. Confidence and communication are key. If you're unsure about something, don't hesitate to ask what she likes. This kind of openness builds trust and ensures a more fulfilling experience for both of you. By mastering this skill, you prove that you're not only a caring partner, but also someone who prioritizes her happiness. And that effort will not go unnoticed. It will only make her more drawn to you. Number 7, learn to say no. Boundaries are crucial in any relationship. If you constantly say yes to everything, you risk being taken for granted. Women respect men who know their limits and aren't afraid to stand their ground. When you establish boundaries, you show that you have self-respect and priorities. Saying no doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It simply means staying true to yourself. For instance, if she asks for something unreasonable or tries to test your limits, it's okay to decline politely. This doesn't make you less caring, it makes you more respectable. Women often test men to gauge their strength and resolve. If you always agree with her, she may start seeing you as a pushover. On the other hand, a man who confidently asserts himself earns her admiration. Think of it this way, scarcity creates value. If you're always available and overly accommodating, she may not fully appreciate your efforts. By learning to say no when necessary, you create a healthier balance in the relationship. This doesn't mean being rigid or unwilling to compromise. It means maintaining mutual respect. When you prioritize your goals and values, you naturally attract a partner who values you for who you truly are. Number 8, embrace emotional strength. One of the most attractive traits a man can possess is emotional strength. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or acting like you don't care. Instead, it's about handling emotions with maturity, resilience, and self-control. Life is full of ups and downs, and women want a partner they can rely on when things get tough. Emotional strength shows that you can be her anchor during difficult moments. Being strong emotionally doesn't mean you can't be vulnerable. In fact, opening up when appropriate can deepen your connection. It's about finding balance, being honest about your feelings without appearing fragile or unstable. Additionally, emotional strength means handling criticism and rejection gracefully. Women respect men who can take feedback without becoming defensive or insecure. When you cultivate emotional resilience, you're not just improving your relationships, you're also becoming a stronger individual. This quality will benefit you in every area of life, from dating to career success and personal growth. Strive to be the kind of man who faces challenges with confidence and understanding. This balance makes you stand out as someone who is not only reliable but deeply admirable. Number 9. Show purpose and ambition. Women are naturally drawn to men who have a clear sense of purpose. A man who knows what he wants in life and actively works toward it exudes confidence and drive. This is incredibly attractive because it signals stability and determination. Now, this doesn't mean you need to be rich or at the peak of success. It's not about your current status. It's about having a vision for your future and putting in the effort to achieve it. Whether you're building a career, pursuing a passion, or striving for self-improvement, your ambition is what matters most. A man with goals shows that he's not complacent or stagnant. This creates excitement in a relationship because she knows you're constantly evolving. However, ambition needs to be balanced. Don't neglect your partner or make her feel like she's competing with your dreams. Instead, involve her in your journey. Show her that she's an important part of your life. When you live with purpose, you naturally become more attractive. Your determination, passion, and commitment set you apart as a high-value man who is worthy of admiration. Thank you for watching. These 9 traits are just the beginning of what it takes to become a high-value man. Remember, self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. By applying these principles, you won't just enhance your relationships, you'll also grow as a person. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the 100 Quotes channel for more content on mastering relationships and personal growth. Stay confident, stay ambitious, and stay masculine. Until next time, take care and keep striving for greatness.